I suppose I say it all the time, but life is just really one struggle after another. And I think we run into problems when we think we're making mistakes for those struggles, but rather that is the human condition. And in working with it, the world changes. It's like now I'm reminded of when I was a kid and I used to watch Star Trek. There was this one episode where um, the the gang landed on this planet, and there were these kind of amazing flowers or plants that you'd get close to them, and poof, you would get hit with something, and you were just in peace. And what started to happen is nobody wanted to leave. And the captain had to struggle to grab people and say, no, 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 this is not what being human's about. And I can't remember the dialogue so well, but he was lecturing people. No, we're meant to struggle. We're meant to push through difficulties. And in that pushing through difficulties, our world expands. You can't just stay here on this planet in this kind of plant-induced bliss. That actually bliss isn't the point. If we chase after that bliss and that good feeling, it's nice for us. But it often has a feeling of being kind of dead. But the aliveness of working with it, of experiencing it, and actually moving into it. I speak about this a lot in a different way. And I got together with a friend of mine, a local Zen teacher in a different tradition. He and I get together 3 or 4 times a year. We used to be in a group together, and a lot of times we're comparing notes. And I remember as we were talking over dinner, how we both resonated on this sense of practice being about getting closer to rather than getting over something. And so often our desire is to get over it. Oh, I feel that anxiety again. If I would just stop feeling that, I would feel better. But I suppose in some ways, Matt in his talk showed us that the way to work with it, it's not to somehow soothe it so it disappears, but to actually take that searchlight, as he said, and use this practice of what is this and get closer to it. If you're feeling that fear, that anxiety, feel it. What is this? And as you work with it, and as you get closer to it, it can open, not to go away, but to point you in a direction. What do I do right now? How do I take this grief and turn it into healing? Not by getting rid of it, but by offering it, by opening ourselves rather than shutting down and closing.